Hi, my name is Priya Kumar and I have just released my 8th book, The Calling, Unleash Your True Self. And one of the key messages in the book is follow your calling, find your calling, follow your dreams. This is the correct time, the correct era to be a dreamer. If you're a dreamer, you're going to be rewarded multifold. Things that were not possible a decade ago, 5 years ago, even as of a year ago are possible now. So being a dreamer, I think, is a gift today. And I love it when people write to me on the social media, email, or even when they talk to me about their dreams that, Priya, I want to be an author or a singer or a musician, or even if it's a CEO. I think there is nothing more empowering than having a dream. And here is the thing, right after people give me this, really amazing, empowering talk about their dreams, then they back it up by saying the buts. But I don't have the time, but I don't have the money, but I don't have the support, but my wife, but my children, and so on. And in listening to the passion on one side and to the excuses on one side, I arrived at a conclusion that it is not about the time, it is not about so and so is not supporting me and so on. The key thing is lack of confidence. You see, if you have confidence in what you are doing, if you have confidence in what you want to do, there is no force on planet Earth that can stop you. You see, so where does that confidence come from? Why is that guy making a gazillion excuses while I can see, hey, it's a clean road, go for it? The confidence comes from knowledge. The person has not invested in learning his craft. You see, he wants to be a musician, he wants to be a writer, but he's not invested the time to study it. I'll give you an example. When I was in school, we had this singing class. So our singing teacher, she gave us an assignment. She said, your assignment and homework for today, before you come even attend the singing classes, go listen to this song. And it was a song, I Have a Dream, from ABBA. Okay, so we went back, heard the song and came. And her first question was, how many of you listened to the song? So we all raised our hands, we listened. And then she said, okay, how many instruments were playing in the song? What was the pitch? What was the modality? She never asked us about the song. She asked us, did you listen? You see, she said, if you can listen to a song, there is no teacher you ever will need to teach you how to sing it. In the same way, I say, if you want to write a book and you're making like 25 excuses, why not? I suspect it's because you don't know how to write a book, you don't know how you will format it, you don't know how you will structure it. So what should you do? Go pick up the book of your favorite author and tear it apart. I mean, not physically tear it, but learn, listen, read. How does this author write? What kind of language is used? What kind of characters are there? Where does the message come? I mean, the guy, whoever is your favorite author, has probably spent a decade, has probably done a PhD in literature and whatever not, and you are getting his success right there. Study that success. That cuts out your decade of preparation. And that's what I tell a musician. You want to be the best singer in the world, or it's your dream just to be a singer, whether average, best, modest, whatever. Listen to a song, rip it apart. What kind of instruments are playing? What kind of rhythm is going on? What kind of tonality is going on? What is the pitch, etc., etc. And when you become a student of the end product that you want to produce, it will not only have given you the knowledge, but also the depth, but also various angles. And when you have that, you're brimming with confidence. It's not about lack of time. You will make the time. It's not about waiting for somebody to encourage you. You will move out on your own. If you want to be a fashion designer, take a shirt and rip it apart. How many stitches are there? What kind of cuts are there? And then put it back together. That is your training. That is your study. There is nothing that you cannot study and learn if you indulge in it. You want to be the world's greatest salesman? I tell you, go on a 2-day spree to be a buyer. Just go, buying stuff. How are people pitching to you? What was the greatest salesman? Who left the greatest impression? What were their modus operandi? What did you like? What did you not like? Etc. etc. You can learn, and when you do that, you become an unstoppable force. You know, research showed that if you invest 1000 hours in study, you have become a master in that field. Now, for 1000 hours, you have to put 8 hours a day. If you put 8 hours a day in study every single day, in 125 days, you will be a master of your craft, which means in 4 months, you will be a genius at what you do. Now, what do people do generally? They'll put 30 minutes today, 30 minutes day after, and by that virtue, 30 minutes alternate days will take them 12 years to become a master, which means it's going to take you 12 years to even have a little bit of confidence and say, yaar, ab likhte hain kitab. You know, why wait 12 years? Why wait 6 years? Even if you put an hour every day, it's going to take you 3 years. You decide how important is the dream to you, how important is your calling, and all it takes is indulgence and study. And I am a firm believer, if you are being stopped, it is your own ignorance that is coming in the way. The world is right there to support people who want to go for it. There are employers looking for employees who are ready, who are just waiting to push the pedal. So put everything out of the way, indulge in study. You don't have to go back to college or do a PhD. Pick up the successful product which you want to deliver. Study it into its depth, and I challenge you, you will have the confidence to conquer the world.